Woof woof, it's 1994. PS1 is released in Japan, Amazon begins its journey of world domination, Apple starts selling their overpriced version of a PC, and one man takes upon itself the burden of becoming the greatest actor in the history of cinema.
Smokin'!
Jim Carrey becomes a household name the world over with The Mask, Ace Ventura and Dumb and Dumber all in the same year. Movie so good, even the last few Russians left in Germany go back home to sit on their couch to watch them. This man shaped the 90s, alright? 1 year later, he blesses us with the most iconic portrayal of the Riddler. Then it's Ace Ventura 2, The Cable Guy, Liar Liar. If Jim Carrey's in a movie, it's an automatic masterpiece, alright? Don't even think of contradicting me.
That sounds big. It's been on my vision board for years.
But by far the best movie he ever played in was The Truman Show.
That's amazing!
We ain't talking about that today though, we're going for the second best. The Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless Mind is a romantic drama, but it's a good one, okay? Carrey leaves his goofball, exaggerated and extravagant side to play the part of the lonely and introvert Joel. At the beginning he's aimlessly walking on the beach, he doesn't even know why he's here. Maybe he just needed some time to reassess, to rethink his life, or maybe he just wanted to take a break from his routine. And then he sees her, Clementine. They chat, they spend a whole day together. It's your typical love at first sight setup, really. You see these first 15 minutes and you're already expecting the movie to skip to the part where they got themselves a Toyota Corolla, a house in New Jersey, and a kid running around with their dog.
I'm gonna marry you.
But it's a strange thing to expect, isn't it? 2 out of 3 marriages don't survive parenthood. 1 out of 3 relationships don't even last longer than a year. We're not given context. The cut is sudden. We're robbed of the sweet love story the intro promised us, but we can imagine what happened. This is one of those 1 in 3 relationships. Like many people do after breakup, Joel tries to talk it over. He reaches for Clementine, but she just blankly stares at him.
And she looks at me like she doesn't even know who I am.
She has physically erased her memory of him. Yeah, you thought this was a romantic drama? We're going straight into sci-fi now, baby! Memory erasure is a thing here, the quick way out from every painful grievance burdening your soul. And so, Joel goes under the same medical procedure. He pays to get his memories of Clementine erased. The Hulk straps him with Magneto's helm and he starts sweeping. A good chunk of this movie is all set in Joel's head as he relives each and every moment he spent with his ex. Until he gets buyer's remorse.
Can you hear me? I don't want this anymore. I want to call it off!
He doesn't want to forget her anymore. Deleting Clementine means erasing months of personal growth. It means forgetting the good memories they had, the stuff he learned from her, life lessons even. He's erasing not just a person, but also a piece of himself that made him what he is today. He tries to bury her deep into his subconscious amongst his most embarrassing memories, but each attempt is a failure. Until he wakes up and we pick up from where the movie started. The movie doesn't really try to hide the fact that the prologue is actually the ending, but with this knowledge we start noticing some small, tiny details. Like the fact that during their first meeting, Joel jokingly chanted, "Oh my darling Clementine."
So, no jokes about my name.
You mean like, oh my darling, oh my darling, oh my darling, sometimes.
But in the prologue set after the memory sweep, he can't even remember that song anymore.
I don't know any jokes about your name.
Huckleberry Hound.
I don't know what that means.
That incredibly popular song became collateral damage during the memory erasure. The ending is beautiful and tragic at the same time. The two are together listening to the recordings taken before they underwent procedure. They get to hear their past selves spouting all that hatred and bitterness they felt towards each other.
I mean, the whole thing with the hair, it's all bullshit.
I really like your hair.
It's sort of pathetic when you really like your hair.
Thank you.
And yet they still decide to give it another go. At face value, this is a happy ending, but the truth is, Joel and Clementine haven't changed. Removing a whole relationship worth of experiences just set them back to the persons they were before. Your past memories shape who you are today. Clementine and Joel need to have this relationship, else they'll just renounce to the kind of persons they became thanks to it. And we don't really know what kind of future this entails. It's theirs to decide. Maybe this time they will be happy together. Maybe, probably, they will break up again and move on. Or maybe they will just never recover from the pain. Maybe they will die alone. Will Die Alone is a short 20 minutes indie game by Arianna Ravioli. Oh yeah, this is still a gaming channel. Yeah. Listen, you didn't have time to watch a 1 hour and 30 minutes movie, but you can spend a few pennies for this thing, alright? Although, if you do, please leave the video open. I'd like to keep a decent average watch time.
What the fuck is this piece of shit?
This game works around the same basic premise. Memory erasure technology is available to the public as a service to forget bad memories we just want to get rid of. In the course of a month, our character, Alex, has to perform memory sweeps for clients of the DeWitt company. Our manager, Tom, wishes us good luck and tells us that he won't know the results of our work until the end of the month. And the job looks fairly simple. Clients come in asking for their life to be improved. We just need to choose which memory to delete. A bio is provided along with a prediction of their future life, but every time this prediction ends in the same way. They will die alone. However, we immediately see something is odd. There's a picture of Alex we can see with her girlfriend Sam protesting against DeWitt. Alex herself comments positively when watching an interview of the leader of these dissidents, but we move on. The choices we're presented with are ambiguous enough that it's very easy to pick the wrong one and doom a client to a lonely death. Beth, for example, can't keep a stable relationship. She's obsessed with her friend Hannah and she always needs to be at the center of attention. So hey, I'll just delete the memory of her not being able to get the attention she wanted. Maybe that will cheer her up. Beth dies alone. Turns out I should have removed her memory of Hannah to fix her. Fix her, I say. But that means removing a very important friendship from her memory. But I don't really have a choice. The contract I signed at the start of the game ominously hints at the fact that the refusal won't be met with cuddles and hot tea. So I just go with emotion. I delete a memory and turn off the computer. We reach the final day. The plot becomes a bit clearer. We see a picture of one of Alex's friends, Vince, abandoning her, forgetting her. Our boss, Tom, admits that Vince was a client of his and it was his fault that Vince forgot Alex. A tragic mistake, not unlike the ones we may have done so far. But then, one last slap in the face. We are our own last client. We have to forget working for DeWitt, but on top of that, for each memory wipe gone wrong, we have to remove one of our own precious memories as punishment. All the options we're given will most definitely change Alex on a deep level. We can forget Vince, and with that our notion that memory erasure is a risky, immoral procedure. We can forget meeting Sam, or we can erase Alex's passion for the arts, or becoming oblivious to how violent protests against DeWitt have become. I have to erase too. I end up choosing the protests, and then I begrudgingly choose to destroy a lifetime's worth of pursuit of the arts. Unfortunately, Alex forgetting the former leads her to join a protest during which she dies. And that's where the game ends. But then I checked the achievement list, and I saw that there's a secret ending. So I strapped in and checked the solution online. Listen, it's 4 choices for 4 clients, ain't no way I'm gonna try all the 256 combinations, alright? But the secret ending reveals the true intentions of Alex, getting hired by DeWitt and create enough chaos with the memory wipe system to convince more people to protest. The ends justify the means, I guess. But now it's all over. DeWitt will be dismantled, yet the leader of the protesters, Irwin, contacts us and gives us a chance to get some revenge on Tom. Fucking Tom, that guy is an asshole. Well, now we can delete one of his memories and see how he likes it. This guy seems set up for life. A loving wife, a job he loves, and a whole island for himself. Tom has it all, and we can take away what we want. his memory of ever starting working at the VIT, his entire marriage, or his memory of screwing up with Vince's memories. That's an interesting one. Tom looks devastated in this memory. From the outside though, it's not clear why. Is it because he's afraid he's gonna lose his job, or is he genuinely in distress because he truly believed he could have had a positive impact on Vince's life? I can't pass that judgment. And that's where the game screws up at the worst possible moment.
You done fucked it up!
I don't want to erase Tom's memories. I don't want to deprive this man of his life's experiences. Experiences that made him the person he is today, for better or worse. I don't even know this guy, he just sent me good morning messages for a month and that's it.
I don't even know who you are.
But unless I missed it, Alex is forced to make a choice, even though for the past month I've been committing the same kind of mistakes Tom made with Vince. Then I remember, I'm not Alex, I'm RoboKnob. I still have a degree of control. I can just turn the game off.
Asshole mio, oh sada mia.